for golden tips for improving English speaking skill.
Hello everyone and welcome back to English with Asadullah. Today I am going to let you know about the most important tips for improving English speaking skill. Hopefully this video will highly be beneficial for the learners of English. Before moving to the topic, I request you to subscribe my channel for more videos and for my encouragement, and thank you if you do so. So now let's get started. Tip number 1, read aloud. English is not from the same family of languages spoken here in Pakistan. Therefore, its words and their pronunciations are quite different than those of words used here in our languages. There's a language family system: Arabic, Sindhi, Saraiki Punjabi, and Urdu. These are the languages from the same family, and hundreds and thousands of words are common in these languages. Therefore, language learning becomes easy between these languages. If a learner learns language, its target language is from the same family of languages, it becomes easy. So the case of English is quite different. It has also no language contact. It is another particular topic to understand language contact. Due to lack of practice on quite strange words, learners most often they make pauses and frequent stops. They cannot continue flow of speaking and they cannot maintain the tempo of English speaking, and this loses their interest and ultimately leads to the failure. Therefore, the suggested reading aloud, it's scientifically proven fact that reading aloud allow learners to speak words, pronounce words so quickly, because speaking it's a quick process. So this will help them to practice as much as possible to their mouth muscles and speech organs on strange language. So I suggest all the learners of English to read aloud whenever you read, whatever you read, but read aloud. Set a corner at home, separate from the family members, so that you may not be interrupted by family members, and you should also not interrupt your family members and disturb your family members.
Okay, tip number 2, listening. That is also called the base for speaking skill. It is generally believed that reading is to writing and listening is to speaking. The more you read, the more you are able to write. The more you listen, the more you are able to speak. These skills are interconnected and interlinked. If you develop one skill, that will automatically impact positively on the other. So the natural cycle of learning language, acquiring language, acquisition of language is start from listening. You have an example at your home of a baby that he starts first listening using sense of hearing, and then slowly and gradually he starts speaking. Listening and speaking, actually these are the natural skills. Writing and reading that were discovered, were made by the man centuries later. So in fact the natural skills are, and the primary function of language learning is also listening and speaking.
Okay, I suggest you in listening that always listen to both native and non-native speakers. We become habitual to listen to only non-native speakers. We listen to those people who are from our own background because their accent is easy. They use words separately, pronounce words separately, and grammar, they use grammar properly. That makes easy for the listeners to understand. But listening to non-native speakers, actual English peoples, it becomes difficult to catch their ideas because they use fast English. They speak quickly, and sometimes we miss the main idea, contractions they use. So become habitual. For the beginners, I suggest to listen to non-native speakers, but for advanced level, you have to listen to native speakers so that you may become able to able to understand in your real life if you have an encounter with native speakers, or if you're going to appear in any interview, if you're going to you happen to go to English-speaking countries, then you will feel easy to understand the accent, the way they speak.
Moreover, listen to both type of English. Listen to academic and general English, and listen to variety of English. Listen to cricket commentary, listen to dramas, movies, cartoons, and bulletins, and dialogues. Try to listen to the people from real life. If you listen to the people from real life, that has long-lasting impact on your memory. You will catch words and ideas and style from listening. You will catch the past and the intonation they use, accent, proper accent, listen to the different accents of the people. Pakistani accent is different, Indian is different, and British and English, both major. These are the British and English languages, major types of languages are there. So listen to different people, different accent, that will enable you to be proficient in English in future. Tip number 3, self-talk. Isn't it interesting to speak with oneself? Yes, it is crazy. It seems crazy because this is not regarded as a good habit, because you might get develop of speaking with yourself even when you're in public. So be highly careful not to develop such kind of habit. But as a technique to improve English speaking skill, self-talk will help you, will give you an opportunity to practice as much as possible. It will give you an opportunity to make corrections on your grammar, on your mispronounced word. Repetition is there, a lot of repetition you can do. It's a kind of rehearsal that you have to do at home before going to use English in your practical life. So for self-talk, I suggest you, as I suggested you, an read aloud technique. Sit a corner at home where you might not be interrupted by anyone. So do this practice as much as possible and make corrections and use English in practical life. Yes, girls and guys, tips number 4 and last. Think in English. This is incredibly amazing technique for enhancing English speaking skill. You must have heard this technique but might not be clear yet. So let me define what is think in English. It is, in fact, it's kind of inner speech that one makes with oneself. This technique stops translating in head. We always translate things, and that takes time. We cannot continue flow of speaking when we translate. The fault is not ours, because we have been taught with GTM method, grammar and translation method, instead CLT, communicative language teaching methods. So we have become habitual of translating things. So it loses our interest when we make pauses and stops during speaking. Think in English is a technique. Wherever we are, we should think how to say these sentences and these words. For example, if you are in a kitchen and you are making a cup of tea, so you will speak with yourself that how to make a cup of tea. I am quite new. I have never made cup of tea. Today there's no one from family member at home. I have myself to make a cup of tea. This is my first experience. Or where is sugar and where is tea leaves, and the parts are also have not been washed. So such activity that you are doing, you have to revise in your mind. You have to say in your mind. If you are unable to say, then recall. If you find any new word, you don't know the meaning of that word, then find the word and search it in dictionary and find. If you are unable to make a structure of a sentence that you want to say with yourself and you're unable to say, so refer to teacher, refer to books, okay, then be proficient. You will be proficient slowly and gradually by repeating, by speaking with yourself.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next video.